Hello. Welcome to the podcast, Falcon.
Thank you so much. Always happy to be here.
Jesus, why are you so loud today? Like, all of a sudden, we were talking before the show, and now you're like, so loud. What happened? What'd you
Because I
do?
was so excited. I don't know.
Excitement. Fair enough.
Yes. True excitement is loud.
I thought you were just
hmm
exciting because of the clock change.
I'm also excited because of the potential for not doing clock change.
I do love the article that you've sent me here. U.S. Senate approves bill to make daylight savings time permanent, which sounds like they want to keep the tradition of changing the clocks twice a year a permanent feature. Like, we're just going to amend it to the Constitution. You can't fuck with that anymore. Like, we want to make it
Right.
permanent. That's what that says.
Yeah, because right now it's temporary. And just to make sure it never goes away by accident, we're going to make it permanent. That's how you see it.
Yeah. Well, that's how that sentence reads. Uh,
Oh.
I did skim through this article. It won't take place until after November next year. So you'll
True,
still
true.
have like 2 or 3 more of these to go through at the very least. And not until after input from airlines and broadcasters.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
what they would care.
the airlines might say, well, everyone else does it, and if you don't do it, it'll make harder for bookings, like because we're already doing it for all these other places. To have one place that just doesn't do it might make it harder for them scheduling things,
Oh,
like
so like
incoming
because other
flights.
countries are still doing it, we should
Yeah,
keep doing it. Yeah,
yeah.
I
That
got you.
that's the only thing I can think of.
Right. It's the
Um,
only possible roadblock in our path to victory.
yeah, that's that's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
anyway, I just
yeah, I can't think of anything else.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I just saw a couple things. So this is the Senate who
hmm
is right now playing the role of spoiler for the Democrat-controlled Congress.
Sure.
Uh, so the Democrats have proposed things in Congress, get it passed, and the Senate's like, nope. It's happened like 8 or 9 times in the last few months.
hmm
So the Senate proposing this and having it passed is kind of an interesting place, uh, because the options here are one, you play nicely with the Republicans and basically do what they haven't been willing to do with you for the last several months, right?
hmm
Or you obstruct them in the name of they're obstructing you. So you should obstruct them, but then you don't have really the support of the American people for the most part. Like Americans are largely into this idea. They're like, "Yes, thank you, please. This time change stuff every 6 months is stupid."
Uh-huh.
So either you play nice with the people that hate you and basically have been blocking everything you've been trying to do, or you lose points with your voters. It's terrible. It's a dumb place to be in if you're the Democrats. But I just hope they just go with it. Just roll with it. Make your voters happy. Let's just not make it any more complicated than it needs to be, I think.
Mm,
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yep. And then yeah, I just think it'd be nice. It's
Yeah.
just it's so stupid that every 6 months you lose an hour or you gain an hour, and it just throws everything off. And you have to change the clock on your oven, which is just all of the hardship. Honestly,
I mean, does
Y-
it not do it automatically by now? I mean,
my oven's not connected to the internet. No.
it doesn't need to be.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
No, does it? You could pre-program it to just have a calendar that says on this date change, and then it just does it automatically.
I guess that's probably a little bit more programming than ovens are interested in doing.
I mean, maybe, but it's a calendar. I feel like they could get a calendar program from somewhere else, just like license it from Samsung or something. I bet they could do it.
I bet
Samsung
they could.
make ovens, don't they? Like they make
Yeah, but I
appliances and
think
stuff.
if Samsung does it, I think they want it internet connected, which brings us back to the original point.
Well, I mean,
Samsung's
maybe.
Samsung's like in charge of the internet connected freaking washing machines and dish and like fridges these days. That's who's been doing all this Internet of Things
Mm,
thing.
it's true. I did once hear an idea for an internet connected microwave, so that you could
Okay.
scan the barcode of the thing that you want to microwave, and then it knows how to cook it.
Right. So I
Yeah.
mean, there are some decent ideas for Internet of Things, but
Mm-hmm.
Opening important appliances in your home to the potential of getting hacked feels rough.
Yeah, pay us $5.99, or you can never microwave anything again.
Yeah, like you
Also,
get like crypto locked.
also, how about we just take the clocks out of ovens? Like, you don't need a clock there.
Not anymore. It's true.
No, I don't think you ever did. But
Well, I don't know. I use it especially in the mornings when I'm like up and it's like 6 in the morning, so I'm feeling bleh, and I'm getting my kids lunch ready and everything. I'm looking at the oven clock to see how much time I have left. I'm not
mm,
pulling my phone out at that point. So
just
it's a
have a
little bit
wall
easier.
clock.
Not in the kitchen, no.
Ah.
We have a microwave clock and an oven clock, and they're right next to each other, like right on top of each other. So it's super useful.
uh, wonderful.
Yeah. So anyway, hope this happens. Somebody on Reddit made the point that it feels like our government has kind of forgotten about doing small things that everyone supports.
Hmm.
And instead they're trying to like everyone's trying to do major legislation that change a ton of things and there's not quite the universal support for it. And so there's a lot of backlash and fighting, right?
Right, because doing things that everyone supports doesn't get them reelected.
Right. It's not really you don't can't get it over on your opponents if you get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. Just more of this. Let's find more things we can agree on. Of course, I'm gonna say this, and then Congress is gonna be like, "No, we're not doing it." It's like, all right, well,
yeah.
business as usual, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, bummer.
Yeah. I've still got
Yeah,
another couple weeks before daylight savings rolls around again.
yeah,
For me, because as someone who lives primarily on the internet, daylight savings affects me multiple times.
correct.
Yeah, it's great. I love
Because
that.
because while countries all have daylight savings, is it all the same system?
No.
No. Why would we do it that way?
Well, I mean, different countries are in different parts of the planet and they're affected by sunlight differently, Falcon. They can't all be the same.
Oh, there is logic.
I mean, could they at least attempt to be consistent or close? Or, I don't know, roll with time zones? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's got to be a better way to do it.
there does, but it would require more international cooperation than we're currently capable of doing. Although, what with Russia kind of uniting everybody behind this banner of Russia
Mm.
sucks, maybe we can get stuff done. Maybe we're all feeling a spirit of camaraderie, united in this one cause, and then maybe if somebody's like, "Hey, as long as we're all feeling nice about each other, let's standardize daylight savings or just get rid of it as the world," right?
Mm.
Somebody needs to bring that up now. This is like the best time to do it.
Getting rid of daylight savings will help us defeat the Russians.
No, no,
Is
no,
that
no, no, no,
is that
no.
your
It's
idea?
no, it's we're all unite. We're feeling more together than we have in a really long time as a
Mm-hmm.
world.
Mm.
And with that feeling, you can get stuff done because people are less
Um,
likely to just obstruct you in the name of "this is what we do," you know?
I don't know. I like daylight savings. I don't like the idea of some American telling me to abolish the system we've practiced for literally decades.
Almost 0.0001% of recorded human history.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway.
I don't like daylight savings, but there is a point, usually around now, where I'm like, man, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's still dark out. I do kind of get it sometimes. It only happens when it's about to happen. I don't like it. We shouldn't have it, but I am like, man, it's getting bright early all of a sudden. What's going on? Because
Yeah,
daylight
because
savings is affected by like when sunrise is. It's trying to readjust sunrise to be like 6 o'clock or something. And so when it's suddenly, slowly creeping to being sunrise at 5 a.m., I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm like, why are we bothering with this?
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, yeah,
Meh.
yeah.
Anywho, alright, enough about time. I think we're done with
Mm-hmm.
that.
We're done with time.
Yeah.
Poor time. See you time.
Yep, see ya. In other news, apparently Marvel is doing a Ms. Marvel TV show,
Okay.
which I only really know her from the video game,
Okay.
the Avengers video game they did, where they
She.
couldn't get the likenesses of the actual actor, so everybody looks weird,
Yeah.
right?
It's
That
all.
one. So
Yeah.
she's the main character in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, it's from what I can tell, it's just telling the same story. She's a super like in universe MCU head. She loves all the heroes. She's a huge fan. And then blah blah blah, get superhero powers, blah blah blah.
Sure. Okay.
So it's weird. I know this isn't what it's doing because this has comics history, but it feels like they're taking a character from a video game and giving them a TV show. Which again is not what is happening here, but it really feels that way. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, same here. I'm probably not gonna watch it, but I just thought it was interesting that they were
Probably.
because I don't think it was announced.
I mean, someone had to say something about it, didn't they?
Well, now because there's a trailer out, but I honestly
That's
don't think people are anticipating this.
Well, that's the announcement. It's an announcement trailer, isn't it?
Yeah, but usually they'll put it on the big like spreadsheet of what's coming out over the next 5 years,
Here's
right?
the Phase 4 movies, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
It might have been on there.
It might have, because there's a billion things on there. So it's entirely possible I saw Ms. Marvel and was like, is that Captain Marvel? Moving on. That's the other problem, is we already have a superhero named Captain Marvel. Like, why are we using the same name? It's a problem in the comics, and it's been a problem. Why are we perpetuating it into the MCU? What a dumb idea.
Miss Marvel was on there, yes.
Okay, so I just saw it and glazed over it and did not register.
It has come out late. It was supposed to be, in theory, if this is listed in chronological order, it was supposed to come out before Hawkeye, which is interesting.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So, WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Ms. Marvel, then Hawkeye. So, I mean, it's not crazy out of order.
No, but we're also getting Moon Knight before She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got No Way Home before
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, before the Strange movie.
It's listed in that order, though. It's listed as Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th, and Doctor Strange, March 25th. So.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
Yeah.
So either I'm wrong about the order these were supposed to happen, or this was adjusted after the changes were made.
When was this article written?
I don't know. I don't have the article. I just have the image.
Well, that's an excellent point. I can send you the article. Boop.
Boop.
Which I assume if that's the date, I just don't know which one of those is the month and the day because they're gonna make it painful.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It's either April 5th or May 4th. It's not that big of a difference.
It's a huge difference. You don't know.
Okay. So that was before No Way Home came out. But as far as when they announced that Multiverse of Madness is going to be pushed back.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It's all good. So yeah, MCU churning along as they always do. Yeah. Don't know if we'll be watching that. I don't know. It's kind of like I would not have watched any Boba Fett except for all of a sudden them sneaking in an episode of The Mandalorian in the middle of this first season.
Which again have not watched it. So.
It's still the craziest thing they've ever done. I just don't understand why they did that at all. But yeah, if there wasn't that, if it was just The Mandalorian and it was all the same episodes and it was just Boba doing Boba stuff, I would not have watched it. So yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, it wouldn't be new, I don't think, if I don't watch the Ms. Marvel show. I don't know. The trailer makes it really seem like it's intended for 13-year-olds. Which is fine. 13-year-olds should get shows directed to them too. They are human, kind of.
Wow. Solid commitment there.
You were 13 once.
It's true.
There's a little bit of inhumanity in 13-year-olds.
It's true.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to Moon Knight because that looks like it's on the opposite spectrum of who it's marketed to. Like, did
Oh,
you see the trailer?
100%, yes.
Yeah.
So Oscar Isaac, who we love, I
Mhm.
love, and was wasted in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Utterly wasted.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
So, yeah, he gets to play a schizophrenic hero.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Right. So a couple things. One, I've seen some interviews with the showrunner, and people are like, "Okay, so Moon Knight in the comics is pretty violent and dark. Are we like
Mhm.
this is the MCU? Does he really fit? Are you going to tone it down?" And the guy's like, "Not at all." And everyone's like, "Whoa, okay." Like, I guess we'll see. I don't believe you necessarily, but it'd be an incredible departure if Moon Knight is this rated R Deadpool
Well,
violence level something in the MCU because we've never done that before.
right. I mean, that's probably them being like, "Look, Deadpool worked. People loved it. Let's just
Right.
do like we can totally do things at that end." You know.
Which I hope that's what they did. I'd love that. The
Mm.
other thing is, apparently, in listening to a podcast about this, there was a really popular run of Moon Knight where he's hanging out with Spider-Man,
Okay.
like just distributing justice on the streets. And Moon Knight is flip-flopping between two alternate personalities, one of whom is Captain America and one is Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
So he's I don't know that cosplaying is the right word, but he's believing he's Wolverine and he's believing he's Cap the whole
Mm-hmm.
time. And Spider-Man is traditionally flustered by this and, playing his straight man style character against crazy stuff, which is what they like doing with him. But yeah, so that sounds real interesting. If that's one of the directions they're going to go with it. I don't know if they're going to be that kind of zany with it at first,
Mm. Don't know. Don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, the trailer seems dark and crazy and psychological in ways that nothing MCU has looked to this point.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm interested in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that is back to the image.
What else do we have? In terms of TV shows, Secret Invasion. Haven't heard anything about that. Don't care.
So
Ironheart.
just real quick, Secret Invasion in the comics
Yeah.
is the Skrulls invading Earth.
Yeah. I know what it is in the
Yeah.
comics. Yeah. I
Okay.
still don't care.
Okay.
Because they teased that essentially with Captain Marvel, the movie, and then they were like, but plot twist, the Skrulls are the good guys.
Right.
And
Which is
so,
why it makes me wonder if they're going to do they're going to do a heel turn
right.
where the Skrulls were pretending to be good guys so that we'd help them. And then once everything is resolved that way, then they try to take us over.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But also we have the thing that Nick Fury trusts them because in Far From Home, a
Mm-hmm.
Skrull is impersonating Nick Fury the entire movie,
Mm-hmm. It's true.
which indicates if Nick trusts them and they're not trustworthy, then holy crap. Like that's kind of insane because he's one of the more paranoid characters in the entire MCU.
Right.
And
Hey,
yet he'd get the wool pulled over his eyes is weird.
I have a question. The stuff that Doctor Strange did to like make everyone forget about Spider-Man and Noah Hem spoilers, by the way, everyone. Enjoy.
It's like 4 months later. We're fine.
Yeah, I got an email today about it coming out on digital, so it's cool. I
Yeah,
can pre-order a
exactly. I think
DVD. Yay.
we're good.
Anyway, do you think that was only affecting people who were on Earth, or is that like
No.
you think it's galaxy wide?
Yeah. I think it's universe wide. I think it's their universe wide.
I don't think so. I think it's galaxy wide. I think it's just planetary.
Okay. So like if Nick Fury is in orbit.
But he still knows who Spider-Man is. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's an interesting stretch to be like Thanos needed the Infinity Stones to affect the universe, but Doctor Strange can do it just with a spell, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, so I think that's why I think Doctor Strange is like, well, maybe this only affects the people on Earth because it only needs to, and it just sort of bleeds into multiple realities as it goes. I don't know. But I figure that's how they get Nick Fury. I don't know. He comes back to Earth. There's another secret Skrull invasion, and he goes to find out Spider-Man. Spider-Man knows who he is, but doesn't understand why Nick Fury still knows who he is. because he didn't know Nick Fury wasn't Nick Fury in No Way Home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or Far From Home. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. They did us no favors in the way they named these movies.
Yeah. Far From No Way
Yeah.
Home. Right. Got it. Far From No Way Homecoming. Got it. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
It'd be interesting to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
So this is fun. Alchemy in Discord said the patch, the StarCraft 2 patch is live on NA.
Oh, is it
The new
live on
balance
the
patch.
on?
Yeah.
So that's like a week.
Yeah.
A week on the
public test
realm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
So the only reason I bring it up, I guess, because that's interesting, but also, so I went to BattleNet while we were just talking here.
Spring sale.
And nope.
Nope.
And it said you have an update. So I was like, okay. So I clicked the update and restart button.
Yeah.
And it closed it. And now an error says cannot launch BattleNet or acquired DLL could not be found.
Interesting.
And every time I try to launch BattleNet, it throws that error now.
It's interesting because I just launched BattleNet and it's like, you've got an update. And now I'm like, do I push it? Do I not?
I would recommend against this.
I pushed it. I pushed the button.
Okay.
Let's see if I get the same bug you do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's launching. No, it's fine.
Oh.
No, just you.
It just hates me then. So it said reinstall BattleNet. So okay. Weird, but okay. Does StarCraft 2 have an update?
It does.
Ooh, all right, good.
1/4 of a gig. Ish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pig is coming. He's got a Begone Void Rays patch tournament.
Yes. And it's interesting because I believe it's open to everyone. Like it's an open tournament.
Yeah. That's fun.
And so I was like, well, I should see if I can play in this for the lols. And then I looked to see who's already playing. Neuro, Mia Michaela, Vindicta, Beyond, SC2 Chance. I'm like, I will not play in this tournament.
No. It'd be fun to get crushed by Beyond, though, a little bit.
It would. It's also on when I'm at work, unfortunately. Yeah.
Anywho, come back, BattleNet. Oh, wait, it's trying. It's trying real hard.
It's thinking about it.
I've got a starting BattleNet window, but the progress bar is empty, so that's not promising. All right, cool.
Give it time.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to. So there we go. I mean, was there an announcement? Or they just like, all the changes we made were fine. Go.
Yeah, I guess people played it on the PTR and were like, well, this doesn't completely suck. It's kind of, we don't have much to say, or everything we're saying is fine, so go ahead and push it live. I don't know. Or maybe the intern that comes in once a week was like, oh shit, I pushed it to the PTR instead of live.
We didn't mean to have you guys test that. Because usually, right, they put it on the PTR and then they adjust some things before it goes live.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah, I brought that up last week. Like, we could see it change between now and then.
Nope.
Apparently, it's just good to go.
And if I click on the sale button up top, it says there's nothing here.
Oh, really?
My BattleNet is broken.
If you click on patch notes for StarCraft, it still just is like the map update patch. Like,
wow.
They didn't even push the new patch to that. So, yeah.
Whew. Sorry, intern Dan. We're not trying to like. It's not your fault. It's your one person trying to do a big job.
Yeah, it's true. They should give you like a team or something.
That'd be really great, actually.
Yeah.
So the sale on the website says Diablo 2 Resurrected is 25% off. That's pretty cool.
Is it? I don't.
I mean, I don't know. How often do we get sales from Blizzard? Of course, Blizzard's dead, so
I feel like once every 3 months.
Yeah.
No, that's probably not it. I'm probably more used to it being like at least once a year with BlizzCon, and maybe once. Some other times, twice a year, I would say. Interestingly enough, Diablo 2 is 30% off here. the
Oh,
Resurrected.
but
For
it's more
the
expensive for you overall. So what does it cost after your discount?
for the Prime Evil version, it is 30% off. I don't know what the difference is between the regular version, but it's
Uh,
still 69.95 Australian.
oh my gosh, that's more expensive than it is without the discount here. The Prime Evil collection is $60 normally and $41 with the discount.
Well, if that's 40 US there though, right?
Yes.
So what is 40? 40? Okay, yeah, it is still more expensive because 40 US dollars is 55. So
Yeah.
even after discount, I'm paying 14 more dollars, which is like
That's-
25% markup for the lols.
yeah, your
Because
country hates video games so
look,
much.
it takes Blizzard a lot more effort to send the data of the game all the way to Australia, right? Like
That's
the
what it is.
the
Yep.
cables, they cost money. They don't pay for themselves. Blizzard clearly does, and they need to recoup their losses.
StarCraft 2 campaign collection is only $30 down from 40.
I feel like it should be cheaper by now. I feel
I
like
do too.
Heart of the Swarm should be free to play by now.
Yeah. And Legacy of the Void is 7 years old now, so like
It should be like $6, in my opinion.
yeah, agreed.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. But I can buy Crash Bandicoot for 25% off.
Oh. Well, yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
The the remake, right?
Crash Bandicoot 4. I don't know that it is a
Oh no, it's
remake.
just 4. Yeah.
Unless 4, it's a remake of 4. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And you can buy the arcade collection, which is Lost Vikings 2, Rock and Roll Racing, Blackthorn, and RPM Racing.
Oh.
It's so weird to me that Blizzard's early titles, none of them are anything close to RTS. Like, they're not even trying.
No, of course not. Uh,
And Warcraft 1, and we went from there.
I mean, none of their games recently have been anything close to RTS. Like,
It's true.
did you see that they've announced that in like they announced they're going to announce a new game for that's based on World of Warcraft, but it's on mobile. Ooh.
Yeah, gross. That's what they did with Diablo, though, and people rebelled. The infamous
Yeah,
"Don't you guys have phones" moment.
right, but they didn't do it at BlizzCon. There's a difference.
Yeah, they learned their lesson this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like the Microsoft acquisition won't go through until 2023 anyway, so
it's true.
shrug.
Shrug.
Got some time before we
Yeah.
see if Microsoft wants to do anything with the properties.
Will they? I don't think they will.
I don't know. I think they just bought us for Candy Crush.
I mean, maybe.
We're just like, that's just $1 billion in free money every year. Not that
I'm
hard to maintain. You don't have
I'm
to really have new content for it.
I'm honestly surprised people are still playing Candy Crush or still like putting money into it though.
Yeah.
Like obvious it's gonna tail off at
Moms.
some point, right?
I don't know. Are there always moms?
I mean, in theory.
Right. Like, I think their player base is moms. I don't think kids are playing Candy Crush. I don't think anybody who games anything else is playing Candy Crush. I think Candy Crush is for moms who don't do anything other than play Candy Crush for gaming. I
Listen,
honestly
mothers,
think that's what it is.
you can do better, mothers. There are better games that you can play for free. Um, if you're spending money on Candy Crush, that's money you could be spending on real games. I'm gonna point you guys, well, you ladies, you gals, at Humble Bundle. Humble Choice for $8 will get you like 9 games this month, and one of them is Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is actually 3 games, and you can put like 2,000 hours into that at 5 minutes at a time. It's fine. Play real games, please.
See, but the trick is they play Candy Crush because it's on their phone, which they have already. They're not buying a console. They're not building a gaming PC so they can do
You,
what you want them to do, Samacron.
you can play these on your phone if you stream them from your PC. It's fine.
I feel like you're not listening to me.
Look, their kids probably have a PC. Install it on that, and then use Steam Stream or whatever it's called to stream it and play it on your phone. It's fine. You can do that. Just put an obstructive amount of hours learning the technical skills to do that. Don't worry about raising your kids. It's fine. They don't need it. They have TV. And play better games. Don't play Candy Crush.
I still think you're not going to get them off Candy Crush until you get them onto another mobile native free to play game where they can dump money into as microtransactions.
That's a good point. Let's look and see what's on the App Store right now. 2048.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
free game. You can play that.
Like 90% of all the stuff on the App Store these days is free to play with microtransactions.
Probably, yeah. Diablo Immortal. That might be better.
I mean, maybe that might work.
Yeah.
Are there microtransactions in Diablo Immortal? I bet there are.
I did not play it long enough to find out. Stardew Valley. Come on, you play Stardew Valley on your phone. That's a way better game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. It's like almost like a Facebook game that they're probably used to. Like you farm things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. How different could it be?
Not much, I don't think.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
deal. We're going to start a program where Candy Crush is banned, but Stardew Valley on mobile is promoted heavily with tax dollars.
Yeah. I approve. Yeah.
All right.
Man, I'm just looking at mobile games at this point. They all look boring.
Yeah. I haven't downloaded and played a mobile game in like 5 years now. I really think there was a time I was finding fun stuff and playing it and putting hours into it, but it's been so long now. I think the intended market for mobile games has just completely passed gamers. Like they're just going after non-gamers at this point.
Right.
It's just it's an entirely different thing. Crazy.
What do you think the I'm just thinking, pick a genre of games that you think might appear on an app store, because like they've got stuff like sports strategy, trivia, and word, right? So like, pick a category.
I was gonna say sports, because they do have terrible mobile ports of like football and soccer games on there.
Right. Apparently, the top free game is called Mini Basketball.
There you go.
And
I've seen that advertised, actually.
Have you?
Yeah, I think on Instagram there was an ad for it.
Collect and upgrade your players by buying out loot boxes.
Right.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, and it's all...
Look,
it just appeals to so many people. They tell themselves, I'm not spending money on games. This is free. And then the game says, give us $1 and we'll make it easier for you. They're like, it's just $1. And then it's $1. And then it's every day it's $1 for 5 years.
Yep.
And they don't think about it. It's just, I don't want to say that it's evil. It's kind of evil. They've just, these mobile game developers have just found a loophole in human psychology. And it's exploiting it for everything they can.
Right. I mean, yeah. It's not even like the people who only put in $1 are really the people that they want. Because it's like, well, why have one person, like, why have 1,000 people buying, $1 microtransactions? We can have 5 people buying $300 microtransactions, because those exist. And they're really stretching the definition of the word micro in microtransaction. But when you can bulk buy coins or candy or gems or whatever at like $300, like, you gotta stop and go, I could just be playing a real game. Like, I could buy several real games for this.
Right. But I'm sure some people do. I'm sure some people look like they get their phone bill and they're like, oh, there's an extra. This is $100 more than it usually is every month. What happened here? And then they have a little come to Jesus moment with themselves and like, all right, we're not doing that anymore.
Do your microtransactions show up on your phone bill on mobile games?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
like you just have to give them your credit card or a PayPal account. So it's a separate charge. Because I could totally imagine some people being like, hey, I'm just going to buy a couple of these, and then they don't see it for a little bit until their phone bill comes in, and then it turns out they bought like 9 more because they didn't see it coming. Like, I'm pushing this, but my account money isn't going down. Like, they're looking at their account balance, and it's like it's not going anywhere every time they push this button, and then they get their phone bill, and suddenly they're like, oh shit.
Right. And then at that point, I think most people are like, oh, okay, I got to tone this down or stop doing it. But I think for certain addictive personality people, they just eat it. They can't not do it, even if they see how much it's costing them.
Probably.
Or they're just so financially independent, it doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Like it's someone who lives in their parents' basement and maybe they've got a job somewhere, so they don't have any housing costs or food costs. And they just have $600, $800 of expendable income every month that they can toss at this thing, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. What's that going on too? Anyway, mobile games, not for us.
Turns out.
Yeah. Turns out.
So back to StarCraft for a minute.
Sure.
We have groups for GSL.
Yes. I saw you post that on the Discord.
I'll send you a link.
I got it. It's in the Discord. It's already up. It's too late.
Well, it's too bad. I sent you a link.
Yeah, not going to click on it.
I hate you.
So, Group A, we've got
A.
Dark, Classic, DRG, and Dream. Pretty solid group, I'd say.
Solid group. I would just like to say the groups at the moment have 7 Protoss, 7 Terrans, and 6 Zerg.
Woo, look at that racial distribution.
The patch is clearly working out. We're already perfectly balanced.
We have more Protoss after nerfing their stuff. Somehow that happened. Maybe it was a crutch. They were using Void Rays and they weren't developing their other skills, and now they actually have to work on the other stuff, and it's helping them.
Exactly, yeah.
That's it.
Immediate return on investment for Dave the intern, yeah.
Instant return.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, obviously Dark's getting out of that.
I would say probably Classic, but Dream made a good run at Katowice, didn't he?
He seriously did. Yeah, I like his play a lot. Especially in TVP, but he only has the one up against Classic in there, so.
Right.
How's his TVZ? I've seen him take maps off good players.
Okay.
And TVZs. So, yeah, I could see Dream potentially getting out of there for sure.
Cool.
But probably money's on Classic.
Good money's on Classic, yeah.
Yeah.
Group B, Zest, Ryung, Armani, and Maru.
Ryung hot off his Katowice run.
Did he do anything in Katowice?
Yeah. He made it to the playoff. Yeah.
Ryung?
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You were asleep for that part of the play of the Katowice.
Oh, yeah, and then you didn't show up for the rest. I remember this very well.
Yeah, missed all the ZVZs.
It's weird how finding Katowice results are somehow harder now than they were before.
Yeah, Ryung made it into the round of 12. He got out of his group over Showtime time and special.
Right, and then immediately got 3-1 by
Rogue. Which
by Rogue. Okay.
Is there any shame in getting 3-1 by Rogue? Not really, honestly.
Not really, but I mean, it's not exactly a fantastic run. That's all I'm saying.
It's more than people expected.
Sure.
Nobody thought he was making it that far. That's all I'm saying.
It's definitely more than people expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't think he gets out of a group with Maro and Zest.
Probably not.
Depending
on which Maro shows up, as always. But yeah.
It's true.
Maro, no. And I like Armani, but he still has really yet to show a lot, I think. Yeah. Group C, Rogue, Nightmare, Byun, and Zhone.
A man whose Z is the hardest to pronounce.
It is. Well, Tastosa just calls him Zoun straight up.
Zoun, yeah.
And it's hard for me to be like, well, they're just saying it wrong because, like, somebody would bring it up at some point with them. I don't know.
You think?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, second place is tight here.
Probably
Zhoun. My heart wants to say Byun. My head does not want to say Byun.
Does not, no.
Oh. My wrists ache just looking at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy. Group D, unless you have any more to say on Group C.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Trap, Gumiho, Creator, and Solo. Will Solo make it to the playoffs and bomb out in traditional style?
Solar. Yeah. So quarterfinal at Katowice got 3-2'd by Hero Marine.
Which, I mean, significantly better than what we were expecting from Solo, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he got there by making it out of his group first.
Yes.
Which is important to note.
Yeah. In a group with Rogue, Dream, Cure.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. Trap, I think. I think Trap and probably Solo, I think. I can see Gumi or Creator doing it though. Again, it's a race for second place, I feel.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good group, I think, overall. Not bad.
Yeah.
And then Group E, Cure, Hero, Ragnarok, and Bunny. Like, definitely the weakest group of all of them.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, who's coming out first?
I don't know. All bets are off on that one. I could not tell you.
Yeah, I got nothing. Like, flip a coin, man.
Indeed, yeah.
I guess Cure?
Yeah, I guess Cure, and I would say maybe Hero. I don't know.
So Bunny came out first in his group at Katowice, has been looking really good too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He got a first round bye.
It's interesting.
Yeah. He got 3-1 by Rogue, but again, we've established getting 3-1 by Rogue. Everyone gets 3-1 by Rogue, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe Bunny first. And I like Ragnarok. I don't think he's going to come out first, but him taking second here wouldn't shock me.
Every group has some Zerg, Protoss, and Terran in it. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Means less mirrors than usual, I feel.
Absolutely. 100%. Fewer mirrors than we normally get in StarCraft these days.
Actually, none of because they show the starting matches. So, like, Group A is Dark v Classic, then DRG versus Dream. So, both Dark and DRG would have to win for there to be a mirror. But in all of the groups, none of them start with a mirror. And I'm wondering if that's intentional.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be them trying to rig it that way. Set it up.
Yeah. Cool.
Super cool. Yeah, should be fun. When did these games start? Let's find out.
In 5 days, 7 hours, 38 minutes.
Yes, of course.
Yep. Otherwise known as the 21st of March. At 10 p.m., I think that is. No, 8 p.m. Australian. So I don't know what that is for you.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's the 21st of March?
Yeah. It'll be the 20th of March for you, I think. Okay. I mean, GSL on Wikipedia, like, you were just looking at the bracket that I posted, the picture, weren't you?
I was. 3:30 a.m. start times for all of them.
You should have clicked on the link I gave you. It would have taken you right there. They would have shown it to you on the website.
I clicked it, and I was wrong about not clicking it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you got to click it.
So
it's starting at 3 a.m. for you?
Yeah.
You gonna stay up?
I don't know. It's hard, man. It's really, really throws my sleep schedule off bad. It took me a while to recover from Katowice 3 a.m. start times.
Maybe do it for the playoffs, although I'm looking at the playoffs and there's significantly different bracket form like that I'm used to. You've got like
a round of 6?
A round of 6, and it's all like A3 versus B3. And then those go to the playoffs, but A1s get...
A1 and B1 get like buys, crazy good buys.
Yeah.
What about C1? What do they get? They're not even on here.
Right. So where...
Seems incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know how this works.
Oh, wait. No. Because there's Group Stage 2, Group A, and Group B. That's what they're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed group stage 2. Okay, so all
Okay,
these
but
players filter down into more groups.
and if you take first in Group Stage 2, you get
You
a
get a bye
bye.
to the semis. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so all this round of 6 stuff only applies to Group Stage 2, Group A, and Group B.
Yeah.
Got it. So yeah, if you take, man, that's an excellent advantage to get first out because
Mm-hmm.
the other players are playing a bunch of games.
Yeah. You gotta give away your builds.
Yeah.
If you get straight into the semis, I
I
think
like
you're
it.
guaranteed $9,000 as well. So good for
Oh,
them.
that's yeah, ton of advantage.
Yep. Good for them.
Yeah.
Well, so we won't even get to group stage 2 for at least another 2 weeks, 3
Right.
weeks. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll report back as the story unfolds.
We will.
Uh,
Because it'll be forever between
yeah.
rounds
It will.
and groups.
And then more groups and then playoffs and then yep. Good times.
The best of times. The best of times. It was the worst of times.
Um,
So I told you I bought. Did I tell you I bought a computer desk for my son
no.
because he's just been basically using an old laptop at the kitchen table,
Sure.
and he was getting annoyed with that. And I was like, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought him a computer desk for his birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was all I did for him. I bought him the desk, and he like put it together and was really had a fun time with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just went like combing through my closet, random computer stuff, and like built himself this whole setup. Like
Oh
he found
really?
an old monitor that I don't use anymore and connected it to his laptop and like figured out that he could use an old HDMI switch that I have to connect the PlayStation to the monitor and switch
Oh.
between the PlayStation and the laptop.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he just did a bunch of little stuff there and was trying to figure out what the USB out on the monitor was all about. And I explained to him there's a secondary cord you got to connect at the bottom, and then those will work as USB ports at that point. And he was like, "Oh, okay." So he was hunting around for one of those and just having a really good time. So
Fair enough.
yeah, it's just good to, I don't know, it's good to see some initiative and some just some competence and some skill and just having a goal and doing it, you know?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to overstate what the kid did. He looked through some drawers in a cupboard probably and took some stuff you weren't using and plugged
Correct.
port A cord into port A and
It's a lot
cable.
easier now than it was 30 years ago. That's true.
That's true. That's yeah. No, but good for him. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
he's pretty
mean,
happy.
is he running it? Because you said he found a monitor. Is he doing like a dual monitor setup, or is he just exporting to the main one?
He wants to get a dual monitor setup, but he's
Okay.
going to have to buy his own monitor for that because I don't have another one lying around.
Well,
So
I mean, you could dual from the laptop monitor to the one he plugged in, right? So that's
that's
two.
true. Yeah, but he wants bigger ones. He's tired of the
Ah,
relatively smaller laptop monitor
right,
screen.
right. It's just also you got to worry. Laptop, you only got so much computing power there. Like your dual
Right.
monitor, make them too big, and you're gonna start like eating into your frame rates.
True fact.
Yeah, yeah. I know this because I have 3 monitors, and 2 of them are 1440 by 2560, and boy,
Oof, yeah,
yeah,
solid.
yep. Which is why
Taxes your GPU quite immensely.
it does. Which is why I recently bought a new one.
Oh, you got a new GPU. What'd you get?
I got a 3070 Ti.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't wait to get here and try and plug it in. And
What?
I haven't got it
Oh,
yet. I bought it like 2 days ago.
did you get it for retail?
I got it on sale, so it was still like twice as
What?
expensive in America.
No. Yeah, but you got it from you didn't buy it in
I got it from a retail store. Yes,
you didn't
but
buy
I
it in
bought
a
it
parking
online.
lot.
No, I did not do that.
Yeah.
I'll get it on eBay or Etsy or
Wait. Since
Grindr.
when are 3070 Ti's on sale?
I don't know. Like, they've been out for a while. Who says they can't go on sale?
Because there's crazy demand for them still. If you can sell something at full price every time you make one,
Well,
you
okay,
don't
so
put it on sale.
well, I mean, here's the thing. Nvidia crippled the crypto mining that you can do with them in a way. Like,
With the
let me
TI in particular?
no, with the RTX cards in general. So there's
With the
there's like
30
an
series.
well, all of them. I think they did it for the 20 series. Let me find out. Let me find a card
Well,
and
if
see
they
if I
did
can.
it for the 20 series, it didn't help very much, obviously.
Yeah. I think it's the LHR version. It basically has the same gaming performances, but for whatever reason, for mining and the hash rates and all that shit, technical stuff I don't understand. It just has a reduced performance. So there are tons of cards and retailers and stuff that are just sitting there now. Like
What?
my local retailer, Mwave, has 18 3090s, 19. Like these are variants, so they probably have multiples of all these cards, but they're all listed as in stock of the 2080s, 2080 Ti's, 2070 Ti's, 2060s. You've got tons of them. No one's buying them.
Okay, hold on. Maybe Australians are suck at gaming. Because Americans are still struggling with this, as far as I know.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to go to Nvidia's page, and then they've got little check availability options for each of their models.
Sure.
So I'm going to go 3070, and I'm going to just open tabs for each one of these many buying option things they have. So that's a GeForce branded one from Newegg, and this one's a Gigabyte branded one from Newegg and Best Buy.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to click through.
All right. See if you've got stock.
Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock.
Are those the LHR versions?
I clicked everything that Nvidia had on its page for this 3070 series.
Okay. So
I don't know.
Can you filter by just those?
Okay, hold on. It's LHR?
LHR, yeah.
H.
I believe
okay,
that
so
is
this one is in this one specifically is a 3070 Eagle 8G LHR.
Okay.
Newegg. Out of stock.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. Let's see.
Sure, yeah.
Sold out. Waiting list only. Discontinued. Oh no. What? The Zotac GeForce RTX 3070 is discontinued already. What happened there?
Ripperoni.
Out of stock. This one has a sold out button. Sold out button. This one's also. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't want a big picture. Sold out and out of stock. Okay. Yeah. Australia's got this figured out, man. That's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're probably still twice as expensive here.
Yeah, because everything gaming related and computer related is more expensive there.
Right. Like, if you could please look up the cost of. I'm going to send you a specific model.
Okay.
By name. See if you can find out how much that costs.
Okay. I'll do it.
The MSI GeForce RTX 3060 Aero ITX OC 12GB video card. That is a mouthful. You need to cut some words out of that.
Okay, so I'm at MSI.com.
Okay.
And I've got it's the 3060 Aero ITX 12GB. Okay. And I click on where to buy. And it says I can buy it from a Chinese retailer, I guess. Sure. These are not English stores. What the heck? Why is this all in Japanese?
I don't look. Just go to Best Buy or something. Doesn't matter if it's out of stock. Just find out how much it would cost if you could buy it.
Okay, Newegg. Here we go.
Newegg. There we go.
$8.98.
$8.98.
Yes.
Really?
That's what it says it retails for. It's out of stock, obviously, but
it's just an attempt to prove my point that everything's more expensive here. I found the one item apparently that is more expensive in the US. It is It is $759 here, but that's Australian. In US dollars, it's only $546. So if it's $8.98 there, you've got a $300 shipping budget to play with. Buy from Australia.
Absolutely. That's crazy. And it's also in stock in Australia.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yes, indeed. I literally like selected all of the 30 series and then was like, show me the lowest price. So
Right.
yeah, if I then go to the highest price, things go from $750 to 4,000 for a 3090, which is also not in stock. But if I scroll down, I can find a different one for $399, 3,999.
I was
That is
gonna
in stock.
say 399,
399.
huh?
Yeah, I missed a nine. But that is technically $100 off because it's on sale.
Yeah. On sale. Again,
On sale.
I have yet to see a video card on sale in America.
Yep. Well,
Well, we've uncovered something. We should tell the Discord channel, hey,
buy
go
graphics
buy a
cards from.
super cheap graphics card from Australia and just ship it to you. You'll save money. And you can get a graphics card.
Yeah.
Because yeah, again, I got mine over a year ago, but like other people in the server are like, I've tried. I've put myself on waiting lists. I've signed up for these lotteries they've got. Oh, we're getting a shipment in next Tuesday. Sign up for the lottery and we'll see if we'll draw your number.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a pain in the butt.
It is. Yeah.
But in Australia, they're on sale. Not only are they available, amazing.
Not all of them are on sale. Just
I
some
mean,
apparently.
some of them are on sale.
Yeah. And some
Yeah.
of them are on sale are $100 off a $2,400 card. It's like, okay, you saved me like 3/4 the price.
Right. No, that's fair. It's nothing to get too excited about.
Right.
All right, cool. Well, we've discovered something on the podcast today. That's always nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel
A
like
new
this
thing.
is an exploration podcast. Like it's our job to explore and discover.
Yeah, and then pass that exploration and discovering on to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's it then. Got anything else we need to cover?
Nope, don't think so.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that's going to be it from us today. This is Ben, Falcon Paladin, and Summicron coming at you with yet another edition of the Falcon Paladin Hour. Feel free to support the podcast directly at patreon.com/Summicron, and also you can support us through purchasing merch at falconpaladin.store.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Until next week, thanks for hanging out with us, and you take care of yourselves. Goodbye.
Bye.